All right. So this is green-blue henge, or green-blue henge. The henge is in quotations, the blue part's in quotations. So we got a bunch of good green henge stuff. We got some Feasting Troll Kings here at the top end. We got a couple of Okos. Some counter spells in the sideboard doesn't sound like a terrible idea, actually. I've been pretty high on Stroke. I'm gonna put 3 Strokes in the sideboard. Let's do that. All right, so we've got what I've been referring to here as the food package, which is Gilded Goose, Oko, Wicked Wolf. We also got some other foodies here at the top end. This seems very reasonable overall. Let's dive in and play some games. Oh, I need to re-export the deck list now. All right. Oh, nope. Did we get out? We did. All right. I always love when whenever I'm watching a streamer, I restarted during the ad break. Whenever I'm watching a streamer, they're like, I can't update the deck list every time I make a change. I always roll my eyes. I'm like, you very much can. It takes 30 seconds to update the deck list on Stream Decker when you make a change. It's really, really not a big deal. Sure. The food mechanic has really played out well. I've been pretty happy with how the gameplay surrounding that mechanic has ended up being. I'm fed up to here losing to food decks. I hope you have children. I hope you have children to make that joke. You know what I'm really excited to do, actually? We've been talking about Historic a little bit, which the sub-survey said there's a lot of interest in Hoaglandia and Historic. In Historic Henge is going to be sweet. We'll get to play Goose, Land War Elves. We'll get to play Steel Leaf Champion. In Historic, you'll be able to go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Steel Leaf, turn 3 Henge. Just like 1, 2, 3 right up the curve. Yeah, Historic Knights and Historic Yorick Field are also going to have a lot of sweet things in them. All right, so main deck Aethergust probably means they're playing Martin Yuza's deck. His Fires deck had three Aethergust in the main because inbreeding. I think making you wait a turn to activate your Planeswalkers would be bad. Someone asked if we played any Knights decks. Yeah, we played a bunch of iterations of Knights. Black, White, Mardu, Red, Black. I think Red, Black, and Low to the Ground Mardu are my 2 favorites. You can always find my favorite decks every day on my website and my YouTube channel. Can this go to Vivian's Arcbow build route? It definitely can, Tiger. Thank you for the 3 months of support. I appreciate it. I think I'm bottoming the Wicked Wolf at this point. I'd like, ideally, a land so I can play this next turn. It's a meme. Just for reference, Z-Power, for when you're a knight someday. It's a meme in Hoaglandia for when mods get desorted when they ask for the sword back to then time them out instead. Little mod on mod violence never hurt anyone. So if the mods get to them before I get to remod them. Questing Beast off the top would be quite ideal here. I think I'm doing this to try and find a land. Well, that's what I asked for. Yep, I definitely found a land, deck. Yep, thank you, deck. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna break your little Timmy heart, Hacksaw. Magic Mirror and Midnight Clock are unplayable in a format where Teferi and Oko exist. Do you think Arcbow is a viable strategy for mono green? I don't think there's a reason to be monocolored in this format. I think as this deck shows, and as the green-black Henge deck shows, splashing for cards is pretty low effort. And you should splash another color to play more good cards. I don't know that Arcbow strictly died with the printing of Oko Bob, because Arcbow's like, it's an individually powerful card that like doesn't lose you a lot of mana when it gets Oko'd, right? So like, if you play Arcbow and it turns into a 3/3, you like got a 3/3 for 2 mana, which is like, not why you're playing it, but the rate's not terrible, basically. In the green decks with Once Upon a Time, the mana is very good. It is Mega Vega. In fact, two decks from now, we've got, as always, the decks in the stream side are the ones we're playing in the order we're playing them. So we're doing Sultai Kefnet after this, but after that we're playing a Teamer deck with Arcbow and Fires in it. No, there is no Immortal Sun-esque effect in this format. Is he dead, Jim? That's such a beating. They went they went top last turn. So I assume they're not dead here. If they went top and still die, they made a huge mistake. Hey, Dan's here. Do we have our bot commands back yet? That looks like one of our commands. Hey, it's alive! Yay, Dan! We did not make it to Aristocrats yesterday, Durka Durka. I knew I was running long today, so I ended up ending a little bit early yesterday. But please consider the land that puts spells from your graveyard back on top of your deck. I just feel like I'd rather have the land that scries. Not everybody who watches and is subbed is on, is in the subs Discord. If you're someone that checked out the Mythgard game, by the way, when I streamed a little bit of that, I haven't streamed it again yet. We're going to at some point, probably next week. They gave me some codes to give away packs and stuff. So if you'd like, if you are playing the Mythgard game, and you would like some free booster packs, drop me a message. First come, first serve. Will do, Dan. There is a complete list of all the quotes. God, it responded instantly. Thank you for fixing it, Dan. Remember when you said Sanders was too old to be president due to health issues? He was just admitted to the hospital for health issues. Yep, he's very old.
Right on schedule. Let's try this.
I feel like this one's slipping through our fingers. Feel like we're kind of too far gone at this point. They're like a Clarion away from getting back in the game.
I've got it.
Yeah, they definitely should be scrying on their upkeep. They haven't done that yet. How does Tef Flash work with fires? It doesn't. So in Magic, no always beats yes, is the TLDR basically. They are at 2 here, and I have 2/2/1s in play. So do they have another Cavalier? There's a drawn from Dreams. We're definitely a strong favorite to lose from here, so. Okay, Clarion also puts this game just away for them, right? Because they kill our board and lifelink for 5. So Clarion and Cavalier are probably both dead for us here. Although if it's just a Cavalier, we could rip a Questing Beast. Okay, we can rip a Questing Beast. We have 3 more of those. Hey, John Sid, thank you for the 3rd of the year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. You just click on my name somewhere and start typing a message. I'm sorry, I can't get past Jeff drinking applesauce straight from the jar. It happened 20 minutes ago, but I'm not over it. Darn it, Tori! That was supposed to be something special for just the subs and I to share together. You weren't supposed to give away my dirty secrets. You violated our sacred trust during the sub-only portion of the stream. Unfortunately, the Wicked Wolf comes in as a 3/3, so I don't have enough food. Yeah, I don't have enough food. Yeah, do I just play Henge? I think I start with this, right? No, I didn't have enough to play Henge, right? Eat a Cav with Hydra? Oh, I could have eaten a Cav with Hydra. That's a good line. I messed that up. Yeah, I had the land to do this. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Bob. I was thinking it would reduce it by 4, but it's already reduced by 2, right? Hey, NPAC, thanks for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. They're just like waiting for a Clarion at this point. So this bounce says, wow, they still haven't hit, huh?
Sorry I'm late.
All right, so Questing Beast and Food Goose are both live now, right?
Might be a bad idea.
So Food Goose lets this kill a Cavalier. So we have 5 outs here to kill them. Oko would have killed them too. That's 9 outs. We just play a giant fighty Hydra. I think we just play a giant fighty Hydra, right? Wait, is that lethal? That's lethal, right? The land was lethal too? Because the land is lethal too. God, these fires decks just seem so bad. Sorry, I'm not used to playing with Ancient Tomb in Standard. So we had 4 castles that were lethal there, 3 Questing Beast, 2 Goose, 4 Oko, and a Partridge and a Pear Tree. So like we had a lot of lethal draws there at the end. All right, so Lovestruck Beast seems pretty bad here. I know this was okay at the end, but I feel like those are all cards I feel like I could cut. Stroke is great. Return to Nature's good. Brontodon seems good. Ceratops seems good. Troll King's maybe a little slow. What do we think of this? Fell the Pheasant. I guess Fell the Pheasant does kill Blue Cavalier, huh? Yeah, these maybe aren't necessary. Like, like killing fires actually isn't that important, right? I'm gonna leave 2 Henge in. Let's do that. Split the difference there at the end in the last few. Yeah, the fact that fires is restrictive is a really big drawback. And Disdainful Stroke just slaughters this archetype if they don't have fires out. This hand seems too slow, right? I don't think I keep this in the dark. This hand is excellent. Whew! What is your quest? I seek the face. We're gonna get Clarion on 3 and never draw another land to get super punished for bottoming our third. I don't think the Fires decks are good enough to justify playing a sideboard card specifically for them, Tumos. I think if you can play Lavinia, you should just like load up on Disdainful Strokes. I don't think that playing 4 Disdainful Strokes is unreasonable. One of the things that I would heavily encourage you to remember, Chris, is that just because someone is doing well with a deck doesn't mean that deck is good. Especially someone like Mogwai, who plays a ton of games. Another thing to keep in mind, too, is that early in a format, a lot of the games you're playing are people testing other decks that are likely not very good. So a lot of the games that are getting played are people playing their bad decks against people playing against worse decks. So, it might have been greedy to do that, but I think we were pretty likely to hit a land with this. Genuinely surprised Questing Beast doesn't have a... To be fair, even if it said this can't be countered, it would still get Aether Gusted. It's going swell, K-Dog. We're having a long stream today. This evening is the E-League TV event that I got to play in, so My plan is to stream until that goes live this evening at 7 o'clock Central. So we're in for another 9 hours of standard here in Hoaglandia today. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. I'm a hunk. Thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome to Hoaglandia. Thanks for keeping me around. Man. We did it. Moving on up. Do. Working our way up towards diamond. Do. Do I know who's commentating E-League? I don't know who's commentating tonight offhand. Their past has all been people who do really good commentary, though. Like, I believe, like, Cedric, Marshall, and LSB are 3 people they've had to do commentary in the past. Sure. Howdy, I've been cross-pollinating from Day 9 stream. Day 9 is good, people. As I frequently say, he's like the Mr. Rogers of Twitch. Just like genuinely upbeat, happy, good person all the time. Very, very wholesome. If you cut out his swearing, he'd be very wholesome. He does have a bit of a potty mouth though, like most of us. Lovestruck Beast on 3 is probably about to be very good against turn 1 Pelt Collector. I think I want to lead on Yorvo here so he can grow. We did beat Fires. They didn't play a 4th land and they conceded game 2 very quickly. Am I trading here? I think I'm trading here. He does some variety stuff, Tom, but he does a ton of Magic these days too. His most common game these days is Magic. This thing tramples now. It's possible I should have played this last turn for the sake of resource efficiency. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. He's afraid of the big bad wolf. Do, 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 do. Fires is just a really novel card. It creates a very unique gameplay experience, I think is the big appeal of it. Huh? I think I'm doing this, and then I'm not attacking with it, because I want them to discard this last card. And then I'm going to chump block here, trade here. And then next turn, this one can trade here, or I could just Oko this. That's a pretty good draw. Brick, 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 brick. So I'm going to 8 here. Would they like to draw another Lovestruck Beast here? Yep. Andre Salem, thank you for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome to Hoaglandia. So keep it pre-recorded. Yep. All right. So here's the question: Do I risk them popping off with the Great Henge for a turn? I feel like I'm supposed to make a food, right? You think? I think I'm just supposed to. So like, if I make this a 3/3, I like chump block here, eat here, take 6. No, I just haven't had a chance to play once upon a time. I've been using all my mana min-max. So do I make a food so I just like have good blocks? The problem is like if they hit creature into creature into creature, we probably lose, right? I think I just hope they brick off for a turn. I feel like the play to win line is hope they brick for a turn. Survey says. Yup. Oh. as most punished as we could possibly be. Is it crazy to just click submit here? I feel like our main deck is well suited. Do I want, yeah, I guess Bronto to kill their Henge is good. I guess. I don't know. I have Oko. Like, do I need Bronto? Bronto doesn't line up very well into the size of their stuff, right? I'm just gonna run it back. Yeah, that's true. It does block things Oko makes. That's a fair critique. Guess hand is really good. Yeah, the problem with Stroke is I feel like I need to be playing to the board enough that I'm not going to be able to hold it up. Veil to kill Rider could be real.
Walk with me, sing with me. I will enlighten. I think that merriment is in order.
Is there a better 7 than this? Probably not.
You're too close-minded.
Rude. Yeah, I should probably have Veils in my deck. We'll probably replace these onces with Veils for the 3rd game. They have a bunch of Noxious Grasp too, which makes sense. Yeah. Once again, I'm just gonna pass here. I bet they trade if I attack, and I'd much rather make them discard a card. So if they attack me, I'm gonna trade on the backswing, but this turns their Regisaur into a 2-for-1. I'm making them bin a card. I guess if they have Great Henge, maybe they don't block there. Email or Discord work, Captain. Whichever's easiest for you. Kept both Druids, eh? They didn't have a Henge last turn because they would have played it before they offered the trade with the Regisaur. I am doing swell, Monster Man. We had a good run with this. Or Sultai Kefnet, we might poke up into Diamond today, which would be nice. Spawn a Mayhem, yep. Pelt Collector's almost all grown up. It's a pretty good one. Got lifelinks too to get them back in the game. Straight this off. Alright. That's a good one. Yeah, one good top deck deserves another. I think the green castle will go on every green heavy mid-range deck. It depends on what the threat base is like. One good draw deserves another, chat. Broco, chat. Broco. I remembered the food. I'd like to say I'm extra proud of myself for remembering the food. I'm just gonna cut the onces for these veils. Oko into opponent scoop seems like a common play pattern. It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. Like our first like 5 decks today, all Oko decks. Seems like it. I think Oko will get expensive in paper. Yeah, definitely. That was a good draw. He's a mythic that's gonna be a 4 of in basically everything. No blocks. Yikes. One, yeah, sorry, he'll be 1 mythic wild card, is what I meant to say. Is it crazy to trade here? I'm gonna trade here. Like, with the Lovestruck Beast over here, my curve's pretty clean regardless. I'm gonna splash blue in my Naya aggro deck. You might be joking, but that's probably not a terrible idea. Tradesies. I'm offering the trade without trying to get a 2-for-1 this time around because if they have Henge, that's how they unmulligan here. So routing register lets them Henge if they hit it. Yeah, say a lot of things about Arena, but as someone who spent 4 digits worth of dollars on more than one digital card game, Arena's economy is definitely the best of all digital economies that I've personally engaged in. I think I just smashed them for 9 here, right? This card can't attack unless we have a 1/1 in play. So it's only a blocker unless we have a 1/1 creature. Bearded beard time. When you resub, you have to refresh sometimes to send the notification through. is a little bit annoying. Sorry about that. So they can pump these right now, unfortunately. I really don't have a great play this turn, huh? It's just like Gilded Goose go. Now, next turn, however, I'm gonna have a Feasting Troll King. Because I can make 6 with this. Hey, there you go, Bearded Beer Time. Thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Alright, never mind. Broco is giving them a 3/3 next turn. So, my hand is so good right now. Is it crazy to just trade this Hydra for this Paradise Druid? I feel like it's not silly to just use my mana here. Yeah, I feel like that trade's good for me. Yeah, no double pump is good. Castle's mana can only be used to cast creatures, so I can't use Castle's mana to use, to cast Oko. This is not actually just straight Ancient Tomb, but it's close. No, the Henge is still legendary. Your mouse over this says Legendary Creature Elk, and legendary cards check based on name. So if I do this, these trade with a pump, because this goes to a 5/6, and this takes 1. I think I'm okay with that. And like, Broco plus Troll King, just like, slam the door here.
You are fouler than a fiend.
Let it die? Nah, this thing's gonna make, like, endless value. You kidding me? Oh dear. Vigilance, trample. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, make 3 food tokens. Sacrifice 3 food, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield untapped. Vigilance, trample. Yep. This build of Henge seems really good, seems really good, Dude Light, if you're still here. I might like this more than the green-black build. The food package is really good, surprise. Build with Oko seems good, checks out, yeah. You stole it from day 9. Seems excellent. But added Broco, yep. That tracks. I keep seeing people compare Oko to Teferi, and I think comparing Oko to Teferi does an enormous disservice for describing why Teferi is offensive. Oko is a card that's incredibly strong from a power level perspective. Teferi is a card that's offensive and obnoxious from what this does to the rules of Magic standpoint. Those two things are functionally different, in my opinion. I knew we were gonna get erasured too as soon as that happened. I should have kept the second Oko. Bottoming that was a mistake with this hand. They're miserable in very distinctly different ways, though. Very distinctly different ways. Yeah, I agree, B-Rich. Oko is much closer to a 5-mana Nissa card because it's just powerful, whereas like 3-mana Teferi is more like it's a prison card. What is your quest? I seek the face. Yeah, Oko's just a good card. Teferi's a card that, regardless of its power level, just is miserable. It gets rid of some of the best parts of Magic. Did they just eat my food? I guess. My cabbages! My cabbages! Sure. It's been drowned in the lock. Give me your lunch money. Drawn to the Lock is okay in Standard, I think.
Do not defy the desires of an error. Secrets manifest before you.
What is your quest? I seek the face. The face is the place that I seek. Maybe I should use the Goose to Lovestruck Beast here. I could see that being the case. Oh, you're gonna give me a discount Troll King. I appreciate you.
Ether itself serves me.
Alright, so this card's bad against control, so we're gonna cut it. Veil's great. Ceratops seems fine. Truma Once Upon a Time. Rest of this seems good. That was the game where we missed our second land drop on 2, right? If I recall. I went Goose and missed my second land drop. Yeah, maybe Stroke's good enough. I don't know. I think, like, I don't want to bring in too many interactive things. My goal is to smash them. So, like, every interactive card I bring into my deck, like, dilutes my smashing game plan. Yeah, and they thought erasured our Oko. Oh, my sweet summer child. Again, don't play your Once Upon a Times until your turn. I am going to play this right now because I can hit a 1-drop or a 2-drop. Found Paradise Druid for later, but I could have hit a Goose there and played Goose on one. So I think it's right to once on my turn right away, but I should wait till my turn so I can draw my card for the turn first, because the card I draw could impact what I want to get with once. The food package actually insulates Great Henge against, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, I guess we just do this. Insulates Great Henge against, Rakdos, whatever it's called, Angrass Rampage. Yorvo's been okay. It's like just a big dumb beater, right? He gets the job. Whoa! There's a Thief of Sanity animation. Did y'all see that? Turn 4 Troll King, no big. If they kill him, we just get to bring it back. Getting a little handsy, yeah. It's like shimmering around my deck, and then when they grab a card, it gets handsy. I really wish they could fix all of the lag issues with this application, because all the little details are just so incredibly well done. Alright, if they don't have a counterspell for Henge here, they're super dead. Brutal. Lag issues are really bad. Every time I play a questing beast, I fear the app is gonna crash on me. Yeah, they're very real. You are not alone. You are not alone. Oh, this lets them just mill my Henge. That makes sense. Not getting to replay that anyways. Oh, they milled 2 Henges. Rude. Broco! They figured it out, chat. They figured out how to make their deck without Broco playable. They just play it. They just play my Broco. Think we're dead now? Yeah, let's go to game 3 on the plate. Alright, chat, this is, I don't want to stress anybody at home out, but this is our bubble match, okay? This is make or break. Do I board in Fell the Pheasant? Are we going hunting? Anybody else feel like Pheasant? Do I really need that? I have Hydra and Wicked Wolf. Hydra's actually probably not very good here. Yeah, I'll bring in Fell the Pheasant. It's a little bit more efficient than that. Oh, Shifty Boy for Reach. I already have Shifty in. Yeah, Shifty's in. Why do I want Return to Nature? We are pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Is October, so we're going to be pink all month. Mapai, thank you for the 5 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Seems good. I am not making myself pink this month, though. That is, it's a long time commitment. I don't have the extra time to do that right now. Surely you must be famished. Land, 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 land! Oh, magic sucks and then you die. Oh, wait. Oh, Broco. Oh, Broco. Oh, oh, Broco. Oh, Broco. Broco. Oh, discount Troll King. Thank you. Man. If this card wasn't unplayable before, this card, yeah, that's what, oh, This card's okay. Diamond 4 rank floor chat feels like home. Diamond 4 rank floor feels like home. Time to move on to the worst deck in the queue, right? I can hammer it all out from here. Sand's really good with a second land. I have a Scry land. We're at the Diamond 4 rank floor. YOLO. Diamond 4 rank floor. YOLO keep. Nothing but net. Nothing but net, chat. Never didn't have it. Easy game, easy life. Oh, would you look at that? What an incredibly skill-based game that we play. Low variance, high skill. DeShredder, thanks for the 3 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I'm gonna smack him with this. If they kill this, I can still Broco next turn, so that's fine. Bone Crusher was unfortunately ready. Gosh, this man, should I consider being a professional Magic the Gathering player, chat? What do we think? Should we consider playing the game professionally? High skill, low variance. High skill, low variance. Pre-recorded. Do we just put them on the Fires deck? We should just put them on the Fires deck, right? Is what I'm thinking. Lovestruck Beast and Hydra are medium. Brontodon and Stroke are good. I'm sorry to hear that, Wiki. Glad to do what little things I can. Even LSV is unlucky compared to you. Listen, people watch this stream for the professionalism. I feel like this isn't a super grindy matchup, so I can trim a Henge. Can we get your favorite Henge deck right back in the queue with my tier 3? I don't think I'll ever get tired of this. Definitely can, Swift. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Honestly, after playing this, I think it might be this one. And if you'll notice, one of the things I did, God, the sand's great. One of the things I did on my website was, like, for the Alliance deck page and for the Henge deck page, I listed them as green X Henge and blue red X Alliance, knowing that, like, what's optimal to splash could change as we develop. Happy Man, thanks for the 7 months. I don't think there's really any value in splashing white. I don't know what you're gaining. Your mana's worse. Yeah, I did the same thing with aggro knights as well.
It's not poison. Trust me.
Longer. Stand by and watch. I've got time.
Huh? Killing Teferi's not really that important here, right? I think I'm just gonna make a food and play Thrashing Brontodon. I could make this a 3/3 and attack this and play Yorvo, but I don't think that's necessary. Sure, you have an Arset.
There are so many mysteries to uncover.
That's more like it.
Keep an open mind.
I might do a couple variations. I don't know. We haven't played the little Mardu list again. If we play the little Mardu list a second time, I might put that one up there too. Teferi does not overwrite Fire's text. No always beats yes.
I invite you to change your ways.
You just let me know if you're right.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and just kill this. And then we'll make a food with the goose here. Second fires. Feels bad, man. Oh, no. Please don't take Broco. Oh, no.
I grace you with my lack of presence.
I grace you with my lack of presence. You're such a cheeky turd, Broco.
The brambles of truth twirl and curl.
Yes, I'm sure I want a 3/3.
Let's broaden your existence.
What do I see as bad matchups? I would assume this deck still has a hard time against the Nissa ramp decks in the format. Like the Bant and green-blue mid-range, or ramp decks, I would assume are tough for this. Yeah, that takes a whole turn, though, Fearburger. And, like, they're at 12, so I'm kind of, like, giving them the business, right? So I feel like if they spend their whole turn doing that, that's kind of a W for me. What are we getting with Fate Wishes?
You show remorse. I'll show respect. Trust me, I have a plan.
Was that a good draw?
To the feast.
Yeah, let's just kill fires. And then they're stuck with this uncastable card in their hand. We've only played against, I've played a ton of Magic, and I've only played against Esper Dance once. Not many people have been playing that. The price of 5 mana Teferi is cratering. Yeah, that's expected, right? He rotated. Rotated on, rotated out. I feel like fire is more of a... What do you mean by that, Kicker? Is it only agile enough to warp and benefit against certain things? Like, what does a metagame choice mean? Can you use descriptive language instead of meaningless jargon? How many matches have we done with this deck? This is 4 or 5, I think. This will probably be the last one. We're going for about an hour 10. We'll get one more in. This deck's been good and smashy, so I'm giving it a good long run. I like smashy. I like smashy, chat. Smashy, smashy. This one's quick. I might sneak in one more. Get to Diamond 3. My eye twitches every time I hear agile. That's part of why I say it. The 9-drop draw when we need to draw a land, that's just to hold suspense. It's okay. The second land's coming, chat. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Calm down, chat. We knew what we were getting into when we clicked keep, okay? Okay? You can be sad, but you can't be surprised. You're allowed to be sad, you're not allowed to be surprised. This matchup seems pretty reasonable for us overall, though. We got a lot of big dumb monsters. Broco creates endless food. Like, Bronte's good here, just another cheap blocker. Great Henge gains us an endless amount of life. Like, not worried about it. Man, I'm really glad Land War Elves rotated, chat. I'm really glad Land War Elves rotated, so that's not a card we have to deal with anymore. Wow! You're not allowed to just interact with me like that. That's incredibly rude. What happened to the linear mono red deck I just played against? This is my 3-4. There are many like it, but this one is mine. You seen the mono green list running 2x manifold key to untap Henge? That seems silly. Did they just no attacks? Did that happen? What is your quest? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have played Broco. I should have Broco'd, made a 3/3 because we're dead. They're gonna go land 4-drop. Nope. Alright. My favorite part of streaming Magic is the part where I make terrible mistakes and we don't get punished. It's my absolutely favorite part. Alright, so if I do this and do this, if they play Torborn next turn, I'm at 13 virtually. Oh, I don't want to attack with this anyway because they have shock here, right? I think I'm attacking with Bronte though. Let's just get frisky. Then probably sacking this to kill Cavalcade. Next turn anyways. Down to 9. Yep. The face is the place. Yeah, just trying to race here. Race across the finish line. Interesting. They're just not playing their Chandra. Oh yeah, I guess that's fair. It's pretty medium against Questing Beast. I have the Brontodon anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. What do you think of Historic being played at FNM? I think it sounds great. I think you should play any formats people enjoy playing at FNM. Do I like play? I could play another Oko. I think I just want to... I think I just want to hold up a gain. I think I just want to hold up a gain 3 here. Rather than like play second Oko, make a 3-3 and crack. Although I guess if I make a 3-3 and crack, it forces them to block, which is appealing. I don't know, I could go either way on that. Yeah, it is summoning sick, but it's another blocker. And cracking 3 and having a blocker is about a wash, right? So that's fine. There's no fear in this dojo, chat. There's no fear in this dojo. Those of you living in dojos filled with fear need to get out of here. Don't be scared, chat. Don't be scared. I ain't scared. I just want the record to reflect that if we miss our land drop next turn, it's because of all the fear that was present in chat. God bless. The cowards didn't kill us. We've not died to the cowards. Hashtag skill game. Hashtag nothing but net. Hashtag moving on up the ladder. Smashing people with this Oko. Do. Alright, let's try one more. Let's try one more and then we're gonna roll on to some Sultai Gift It. Delicioso. Delicioso. Cowards can't block warriors. Yep. See, chat, see what happens when you don't allow fear into your dojo? When you reject fear and embrace hope, you too can broco people. Yep. Always. Yep. Really glad Land Worlds rotated. Super happy to not play against that card anymore. Super happy to not play against that card anymore. The Golos deck felt reasonable. Oko felt like a good addition to that archetype. This deck's been great. This deck's been quite good. We're gonna have turn 2 Oko, turn 3 Questing Beast against what appears to be Golos Gates, which is probably pretty decent.
Open your heart to the magic that dances around you. One bite, and all your cares are gone.
This is the first time I submitted a good deck. What's wrong? Don't worry, your next one will make up for it, right? If I have confidence, your next deck will be a dumpster fire. I believe. What is your quest? I seek the face. Get him. Run him down. It's incredibly rude. How am I supposed to seek the face now, opponent? Yes, I'm sure I want to upgrade my thing to a 3/3. I call Questing Beast Power Weasel. They also had a good hand. Both sides had good runs here. Weird that I wonder if that was a mistake. Just like randomly didn't make it a 6/6.
I'll think up a fun fate for you.
We're gonna Oko that one in a different way.
It's not for you.
We're gonna make a food. We're gonna Wicked Wolf fight. Worked out because they didn't make a 6/6. They have another time wipe. I'm a little sad. They don't have time wipe here. We're in an okay spot. No, this checks the actual number on the card, not to the number printed in the corner. Okay, so they've just got a blast zone here. That's exciting. So I'm gonna do this. And then I think... Nah, I'm just gonna make a food token so this can survive a sweeper if they hit one.
Surely you must be famished.
Yeah. Wonder what this is gonna. This could also tick to 4. Otherwise, it might have been right to like make this a 3/3. Yeah, they're just gonna kill Oko. That makes sense. They don't know that I have a second one. We're looking for like another questing beast at this point. Although Wicked Wolf can start attacking in here soon. He's dead, Jim. You killed him.
Your deceit.
Change is scary, to be fair. And take 8. Not a big deal. You cannot sack this. It's still called a food, but it no longer has type food. Wow, I'm glad we played around that. No, we've just not drawn a lot of lands this game. Which is fine. Oh, I guess we're out of, blue mana now. Been watching a lot of your YouTube videos at 1.5 speed, and it feels weird to hear you at 1 speed. Yeah, I believe that. That sounds great for next turn. Did I bottom another Lovestruck Beast there? Ooh, that's, this would be an incredibly good draw. Oh, I guess I don't have this yet. Huh? Alright, perfect. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I want a questing beast. QB is great. Lovestruck Beast, gonna chump block here. If they hit another time wipe, we're in a lot of trouble. He's dead, Jim. You've killed him.
Kings grovel and worms. Let's broaden your existence.
I'm gonna do this as a 2, I think. Since I have another one in hand, I want to like draw a card for the turn. I think I'm actually just doubling it. So he goes to 6, 8, 6, 7 here. That seems good. Yeah, Oko's voice lines are A+ for sure. What is your quest? I seek the face. This has felt more smooth than green black. Yeah, I think I might update the list on the site to have this be my preferred. Once upon a time, there was another Field of the Dead. I ain't scared of no zombies. I ain't scared of no zombies.
It's not for you.
Yes, Beanstalk is still a 7-drop after being elked. The cards retain all their other traits. Go big monsters, go big monsters, go big monsters, go. I'm gonna hang on to this for now, because I don't want them to triple, or like, I don't want them to triple block this and force me to food. And then like, they rip a sweeper and kill this. Because like, this is like my insurance plan past the sweeper at the moment. Maybe the attack with the 6/7 is 1 turn premature, just because I have V10-11. Yeah, questing beast really feels like it was the tool this style of deck needed to, like, get across the finish line in this matchup that was previously just very hard last season. You know, that's actually just a redraw, right? So it doesn't matter, it's like 3-2 draw card.
Surely you must be famished.
You must be famished. Why do I care about the giant? I don't want to give them my toys. They're my toys. Yeah, I'll gain 2 with Henge before we come back to our turn. Definitely want to do that every turn. I mean, do I need the Hydra? Why do I need the Hydra? Chat, there's no wrong way to eat this Reese's, chat. There's no wrong way in which this Reese's can be consumed. We're not really going over the top of the Field of the Dead deck so much as we're just going through it. Like, we're killing them, right? We're not grinding them out.
One bite, and all your cares are gone.
Man, this stupid cough. And even if they hit a sweeper at this point, like, they're just scared of the big bad wolf, right? Can't do much about it. We got plenty of food for him. You got it?
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Okay. It's a good line. Still looking pretty dead. Well, I guess if they have a land... If they have a land here, they're no longer... They have blockers. They kept a card on top. Oh, you shouldn't have, opponent. They got me a Golos for Christmas, chat. That was really nice of them. I didn't even get them anything.
Loyalty is fickle and fragile.
That's fair. We got them some food. Oh, I guess this attack's a little loose. Oh, they're not. Okay, deal. I thought they were gonna make me burn my food here. If they made me burn my food here, I could have been in trouble.
Here we go.
Once upon a time, there was a Hydroid Crisis. Yikes. Alright, they are scraping through here, chat. 31 cards in our deck, 31 cards in theirs. That is an 11-11. Yeah, what was looking like a runaway has suddenly caught back up, right? Oko can't take Hydroid Crisis, chat. That's not how that card works. That's true. That was the one decision I made this game, right? If I would have taken the giant, I would have kept a 10-11. This like choking and dying while eating a Reese's? Yeah. Yeah, basically.
It's not poison.
Yeah, if we'd have been more aggressive and kept the 11-10, yeah, I think we would have won here. Instead, now we're slugging. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We had 14 lands in half our deck. That's about average. Yeah, if they have another time wipe here, we might actually lose. So, we haven't actually drawn that many lands. Like, the raw number of lands we've drawn is high, but like, the proportion of lands we've drawn to the amount of deck that we've seen, I don't know, I don't think we can win anymore. I think that the comment about, bottom one, I think the comment about, keeping the Hydra earlier is correct. I think we would have won if we'd have done that. Krasis would have lost Trample if we'd have plussed on it. Yeah, so we could have plussed on the Krasis to keep it from killing Oko, because then we could chump block it. For people that don't understand the line that people are talking about with plussing on the Krasis. So plussing on the Krasis would have kept Oko alive. It would have meant losing a Wicked Wolf, though. Maybe that's a worthwhile exchange. We didn't steal Krasis because you don't know what Oko does. I would encourage reading the card. It's actually a pretty good draw, because it lets me attack with the Wicked Wolves again here. Yikes. Oko can't steal Krasis, but he can steal your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I guess I could have sacked all the food to this to eat the Krasis. Maybe I should have done that. They're already through 3 time wipes.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Yep.
I know my responsibility. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Jace in the sideboard might be a wonky way to approach that. That sounds terrible. Trying to run them out of every resource sounds really bad. I'd rather just attack them. Like, making better trades and keeping my 10-11 earlier so I can actually take an aggressive stance sounds like a good line to take. It's another descriptor. Disdainful Stroke sounds like a much better way, just countering their key plays. Like, keeping them off of a sweeper at critical points would have ended the game on the spot. Well, the plan game 2 is run them down like the plan game 1 was. Like, a really common mistake people make while approaching deck building is they look at a game where they messed up and they go, I need to change my deck because I messed up to play around me messing up. The answer isn't change your deck because you sucked. The answer is stop sucking. So like, the answer to this game isn't my deck's built wrong. It's I should have been more aggressive with my Oko trade to keep my 10-11 alive because that makes me take the aggressive role in the matchup better. Another thing people do incorrectly a lot of the time is they misassume their role in a given matchup. Playing cards like Jace or Hydrate Krasis in a matchup like this is incredibly silly. You don't beat decks like the Golos Field deck by going long with a deck like this. If you want to go long against the Golos Field deck, play the mirror and tech your deck to win the mirror. The way you beat the Golos Field deck with a deck like this is by going under them. So they have Teferi. Lovestruck Beast kind of sucks against Teferi because you just lose your token and then you can't attack. Disdainful Stroke is a great way to approach this matchup. Like I said, countering a key sweeper ends the game with a spot a lot of the time. I'm going to bring in a couple of these Shifting Ceratops to have a couple more haste threats. Seems fine. And like I said, this would have been a game win, game one, if we would have just taken the correct line with the Oko down tick. I think Brontodon's too narrow. Maybe it's fine. This hand's fine. Not amazing, but fine. Get to go Goose into Goose Tap land into Ceratops. No, I think that's really medium, Bright Star. Again, don't put a bunch of cards in your aggro deck assuming you're gonna get to the late game. Just make better plays so you don't get to the late game. Making changes because you messed up is never the answer. The answer is don't mess up next time. I mean, John, I'm just take a break. Take a break. Go upstate for the summer. Maybe think through what you said next time. Get in there, geese. Get in there. I'm glad it finishes explaining how we only lost the game because we made a mistake. I'm glad you're not winning. Well, I mean, if we played better, we would have been. Oh, I can't hold this up anyways. I was thinking I'd play this untapped so I could hold up Stroke, but we're currently playing Hearthstone. Forgot for a second. What's a good replacement for Oko? Nothing. He's a uniquely busted card. A different deck, yep. Can I interest you in some red-black aggro? Or some knights, maybe? Alright, so Questing Beast should be lethal next turn after we stroke this this Golos. I kid you not. I literally sent my graphics guy a request this morning to do up an emote that's an Oko face that's cracked down the middle. This says, when I enter battlefield, then if that creature's power is greater, then put another counter on it. Ceratops would have been lethal too, yeah. Alright, so I don't think I play this. I think I just play around the other sweeper. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack for... So, the upside... Are we getting Aether Gusted anyways? It just doesn't matter. Brutal. Alright, I guess we gotta commit. And sometimes they have two sweepers and you die. That's kind of how magic works. What is your quest? I seek the face. Just when you think you're out, they pull you right back in. Just when you think you're out. We're still behind here, but we have a chance, so you know. JK, LOL. Alright, so I messed up the first game. I don't think there is. I think there's anything we could do different there that second game. Maybe my initial sequencing with the Yorvo and the Ceratops could have been different. Could have been different in the early game. Overall, I liked what this was doing. I think I like this better than the black-green henge build. And I'm going to replace the list on my website with something close to this tonight, I think. And like, the food package is really good. Wicked Wolf does a fine. Wicked Wolf plus Oko covers your removal desires just fine. Feasting Troll was really sweet at a couple of different points. Alongside Castle Garenbrig, like, this just being like a 4 or 5 drop in some games is super, super powerful. So, if you're looking for henge builds and you are a little bit middling on the green-black build, I would definitely recommend giving this a try. Having a bunch of Disdainful Strokes in the sideboard might also help the ramp matchup, or that where it felt like the green-black build was really struggling also. So, some potential to fix that there. Alright, we are going to roll on to another Oko deck. This one looks a lot different, though. This is an updated variation of the Sultai Kefnet deck from last season. Before we dive into this, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick ad break and restart my clients and all that jazz. So, BRB, thanks.